Doing what I'm taught. More like a boss. Look, hey, Bobby. Yeah. I'm just doing what I'm taught. I am more like a boss. This is my city, you niggas can't give me this mission abort. Look, hey, Bobby. Floss. I need that money endorsed. Shooter, toss. Niggas get shot trying to go to court. Soon as I step in it, I'm repping it. Head nods, no handshakes. I ain't trying to get affectionate. I be with the niggas I know gon' ride most definite. I make a mistake, I'm correcting it. Bobby, perfectionist. When I feel like it's game time, I got a game plan. Niggas a game with that, to shoot at your back the same hand. I been at the grimiest places, the grimiest niggas don't faze him. I'm well in tune with the mayhem, but I still walked out a great man. It's a mind game, I'm on bend. I play with your mind like a violin. Different places they can find him. I make calls and I dial in. He keep a shooter beside him. Yeah, he keep a shooter beside him. I'm just doing what I'm taught. I am more like a boss. This is my city, you niggas can't give me this mission abort. Look, hey, Bobby, floss. I need that money endorsed. Shooter, toss. Niggas get shot trying to go to court. As soon as I step in it, I'm repping it. Head nods, no handshakes. I ain't tryna get affectionate. I be with the niggas I know gon' ride most definite. I make a mistake, I'm correcting it. Bobby, perfectionist.
I'm more like a boss. I'm never taking a loss. I got that splash sauce. I'm in that horse, a Porsche, of course. I'm off the Hennessy. Please don't fuck with my energy. I pray I don't see an enemy. Woosah, serenity. Counting this money forever. Infinity. 100 choppers with 100 legs. Centipede. Designer on me. Fly shit only. Kennedy. They know who I am, identity. See I bow. History.
I'm just doing what I'm taught. I am more like a boss. This is my city, you niggas can't give me this mission abort. Look, hey, Bobby, floss. I need that money endorsed. Shooter, toss. Niggas get shot trying to go to court. As soon as I step in it, I'm repping it. Head nods, no handshakes. I ain't trying to get affectionate. I be with the niggas I know gon' ride most definite. I make a mistake, I'm correcting it. Bobby, perfectionist. Hey.
M1 on the beat.
Why? Yes.
M1 on the beat.
Yes. Why? Again and again. Again and again. Yeah. Yo. Chose my jam, this you for a chain and give it to a sweet one, call that Maya Jama. Giving out gifts like Santa, sipping on Santa. Used to do lean and walk, closet full up with designer, coming like Panda. Yeah, gal just came to the booth and asked for a wheel. She never heard drill in Atlanta. Arabic ting told me that I look like Yusuf, look like Hamza. Habibti please, Ana Akid, Inte Oana Akhla. Whip hop skull in Gaza, but not that Gaza, but still it's a Maza. Niggas want peace like a Saba, but we let bridge them burn like grabba. Boy. 4 in the clears and 1 in the heady. Hand don't shake, man, hold that steady. You man love pose with a ting for the picture. You man should've bust that ting already. You man love hezzy. Yeah, cat back chat to the prezi. You know when the beef just tastes like veggie. Y'all go wrist for the manny petty. CC bag look nice, but the Birkin bag look way more heavy. That's just a big y'all thing, man, you get me. Rainy just turned mommy, and that's my sis, so I just turned up T. Fan mail came to the crib from a youth that loves me, I swear that touched me. I never even drive no whips I own, so they all look way too dusty. If me and gal, let's go St. Michael, the gal come way too fussy, crushy. Man said they would do this and that, but the man wasn't really that wassy, was he? Nah, the man wasn't ready that what? 1942 hits my system, man, get way too frosty, buzzy. Girls from the past that lost me, love me. Same ones there that crossed me, cuss me. Everything come full circle, word to the boss above me. Slow stroking, cause the Bamski way too big, my gal don't rush me. Boy, don't make me have to rise my rifle. Man, try to send some young boys for me. Don't make me have to ride by high school. Shit, you man been dropping lately. Don't make me have to fly my iTunes. So much people buy into my hype. Don't make me have to buy my hype too. Dealt with a big homie already. Don't make me have to side by side you. Enough times he tried to hide behind you. Amnesia, but when I remind you, I'm touching road and I can't find you. Word to the M.O.B. I'm tied to. I'm giving up when I decide to. Jeez. Huh?
Oh, how we hit leggies. How much praise to the gang got many? Did I ever have to rise that dots? It was just under my bed and ready. Bro, chin up or up, boy, I swear he got chinned already. That next one for you was boss, then he got shot, Nathan Tete. But this man beat or Henny. My next one from Yard Love Reggae. We dishing our store in telly, then we in France putting out Trezeguet. She looks sexy, sipping on Henny. Approach girl, then I pass the penny. She gives heady, my tracksuit, Louis now covered in Fenty. Used to put a light in the cling and it still didn't stop it, smelling like petty. Put the dark in the blue, then we put it in the red, what a telly. Them times was M-way, I mean M-way, T-house M-way. Now it's Penty, uptown Penty. Bentley, Range, then Bentley. Have you ever had your pockets empty? But still find a bread to afford a Trenton. 6 litres flying through Epsom, I'm trying to see life from both perspectives. That spot so far up Sarton Road, got no connection. I done run through so much Scottish notes, couldn't care about no recession. Still get a 1 joke call from Boogie. Judge gave me 20 years straight, it moved me. CPS murder in a dot like Rupert. Our little bro when I done him so ruthless. Got his cootie, she half Cuban. Probably why she like playing with the Cubans. Said she like chilling with the Ooters, booters. Eating up town all suited, booted. They wasn't with us when the jeans were bootleg. Putting that work we had ever been spoofing. Coming from the jungle, you know where the zoo is. 4-4 of the 3-2, all old bells is a toothpick. No rap cat, we just speak what the truth is. Don't forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. Shotgun, open the hatch, I put two in. Still in bugger, how it feels to be losing. They thought it was permanent, found it amusing. That is true for me like I'm canoeing. Time just flying. I'm just trying to see this life thing to my juvies. So the beef is frying. They ain't trying to stop sliding. Two-seat.
AKB's.
I can tell you only wanna talk when it's cheap. I can shoot the ball from the street. I'm about to let all of my dogs off the leash. Cause this what they want from me. I can tell you only wanna talk when it's cheap. I can shoot the ball from the street. I'm about to let all of my dogs off the leash. Cause this what they want from me. 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 I sit back out no money. She call on the player, she won't get a crumb from me. No, not a crumb from me. I never let love and I never been judging. I know she been loving. She all on me fucking, you know what it's about, yeah. And I'll play the side.
Let me share the God Cash, man.
What it do, man?
What's good with y'all, everybody?
Yo, we back for another episode of Table Talk.
Yes, sir.
It's episode 13, man.
Episode 13, man.
How you doing?
Man, bro, I've just had continuing to have probably the most eventful week of my life.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And let me be the first on the podcast to tell you congratulations.
Thank you, brother, man. Thank you, bro. I really, I'm just, man, it's a lot been going on. I'm happy.
So when's the date for do you have the date for the wedding?
No, we don't have the date yet, but we have an idea in mind. We definitely have an idea in mind.
Are you keeping like let me just ask you now, since we kind of just getting it rolling, but
yeah,
let me ask you this. Are y'all keeping in mind kind of what's going on in the world right now, like with the virus and everything? And,
it's
everything in between that?
Everything is on pause, man, because I mean the proposal ended up being at my parents' house. You know, we had a few loved ones come through. People, you know, kind of all helped with this process of getting the engagement and everything, you know, proposal. But, yeah, man, it was initially I was initially going to propose on the beach. You know what I'm saying? We was going to go to Myrtle Beach, but then reports about Myrtle Beach being the spot. Then we was going to do in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? One of the beaches out there, I was going to do it. But then, you know, Florida.
Can't go
man,
there right now.
As you can in the video, man, you can see we had on masks and everything. You know, it's kind of difficult to breathe. I was just real anxious, man. But Yeah, we definitely taking into consideration everything going right now. We're not rushing to get to the marriage. Definitely gonna shoot for within the next 2 years though. But definitely gotta keep an eye on everything. But I mean, man, it's all been eventful because it all kicked off Wednesday. Wednesday, my parents were celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. So that type of energy. From the jump, I knew I was gonna propose this week.
Yeah, it's the energy, man.
It's just the energy. Air, I'm just like, yo, it's in the air. So then her birthday was on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Got her, I got her this necklace, to commemorate her and her grandfather. It's got 2 doves on it.
Okay.
In Louisville, they knew him as the Dove Man.
Okay.
So going from that, got her a few other gifts, and then finally the cookout yesterday. Just getting that all together. Kind of nerve wracking, but everybody just did everything right, man. It was weird. It's like I couldn't ask for better people around me, man. Like
that's what's
everybody,
up,
bro. Everybody made it happen. It wasn't no snafus or nothing. I was just really anxious. That was just it. Man. It was just really.
I hear
really
it's like
anxious.
that, man. I hear it's like that. But it's good though, man.
Man.
And again, congratulations, because that's
Thank you, bro.
Some big stuff, man. That's a big step. That's a real big step you got to take, and a lot of brothers don't, necessarily know how to take that step.
Hey, bro,
but you took it.
It's definitely one of those that when you know, when you ready, and it's kind of something you just hop out and do.
For sure.
You
man.
think about it, but you just kind of get straight to it. And if you truly love that person, it just feels natural. It feels natural like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's been a real eventful week for your boy.
Oh yeah, well, that's what's up, man, and that's what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to feel like that. Give you butterflies and all that, that cute little cool stuff, man. So hey, again, congratulations, man, and we gonna get into a few topics today. This is gonna be more of a laid back, kick it type
really
of
chill
episode.
Chill pod.
So let me tell y'all this right now for everybody that's watching on Facebook. You got any kind of topics, any questions that you want us to discuss? Hey, put them in the comment section, and we will definitely discuss them. But we do have some today that I want to get into. Billboard Hot 100, they just came out with their August 1st chart, so I'll get into that a little bit.
Okay.
Netflix, how they grabbing a lot of these shows, man.
They swooping.
Hey,
bro, Netflix.
They being smart. And I'm going to tell you right now,
bro.
like, I was a man that I started out saying that I thought Netflix would lose his battle with like all these other ones that are up and coming, like Disney Plus and all that. I thought it was a wrap because of the price, but I'll be the first to tell you I was wrong,
bro. And look, I kept telling people, bro, Netflix is not getting out the paint, bro. They took that threat from Disney. That was like, let me tell you,
they in debt for a reason, man. They spending bread,
they spending bread.
They not gonna stop. So we gonna get into that a little bit.
Stock market.
We always love to talk about sports a little bit. We finally could say the NBA is back.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And
yes,
I got to watch a few games. That was really good. A game last night was super good, man. Yep. That was it Rockets and Mavericks? I believe, yeah. And then Lakers played Clippers the day before.
Game, man.
And then baseball's going too, man. But they're running into a few issues that I want to talk about. And
we got to talk about Iggy and what was her name? Ariel Powers. Well, let me make sure. I don't want to get her name wrong. I really don't.
Yeah, but you have to inform me.
Hey, the whole Iggy saying number 23 on the Mystics is nice. And it kind of went a little bit left, man. We gonna talk about that too, bro. Because it's an interesting one right there.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. Both ways.
Yeah,
they're both right and wrong. So hey, is what it is.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna get into it real smoothly. The Hot 100 charts, man, and this is for August 1st, and not really a surprise for this chart, honestly. It's still, I mean, the only thing that surprised me, I'll actually go through it, but I'll tell you what surprises me. So, Rockstar is number 1. That's the Baby featuring Roddy Ricch joint. What's Poppin'? Jack Harlow, and that's the one with the Baby, Tory Lanez, and Wayne's on that one. So it's that version of the song that's charting number 2. Well, expected. Then you got Pop Star, the Khaled Drake joint. I thought it might. I think it sits well at 3. Then you got the Blinding Lights, the Weekend joint.
And this is Billboard.
Yeah, the Hot 100. Then you got the Roses. What else is on here? Savage, the one with Beyonce, the Beyonce feature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still going strong.
Watermelon Sugar.
That was funny though, man.
Grease, that's number 8, which I felt like was a little surprising just because it's Drake in general. I thought at least whenever he drops something, they're easily top 5, even if you really don't per se like it.
I mean, Drake.
I like
he got
Pop
a lot
Star
of
better.
number ones, bro. He didn't it just come out that he has the most number ones.
Oh yeah,
he has the most number ones. I mean, I think Drake. At this point, bro, he just drops them in the atmosphere and just what it do is what it do, baby.
Yeah, he's just like here's a
Lucy.
Here's a top 10, like, cause it's not even like I don't mean to be picking at it, but I'm just saying like in the sense of Drake, like we talking about Drake, like he at least hits the top 10 every time. So
bro.
if you can manage to get your hands on a verse or something like that,
it's like
you hit the bank. Like,
bro,
he's a walking.
I used to legitimately not like dude. I used to feel like he took people's styles and just kind of made it his and whatever. But it's like I can't deny the fact that Drake don't need you, hits. Bro. He don't need you, but you definitely need Drake.
The record labels need Drake.
Music needs Drake. If Drake,
the industry needs Drake. If he goes independent, it all crumbles.
It all crumbles.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny thing. I mean, I can't say it will completely crumble, but it'll definitely set the precedent.
Oh, it will crumble.
It's definitely set the precedent.
It will crumble because you got to think who else. I mean, it's only gonna start a ripple effect, and then other artists are gonna go.
They gonna try and ice that man.
Nah. Music too good, man.
He too good.
What they gonna say? You recorded this when you were on the label, so technically after you died, it's still ours. So there's that.
Whatever it take, bro. We done seen weirder things, but Drake just too big. Like it's the same thing with Kanye, bro. He's too big. Kanye is in that weird ass deal where he's pretty much an artist for life. Like he can't
he's a slave.
He's essentially a slave.
Well,
like, bro, this dude is so complex,
like
man. Dude is complex. Like I get it, bro. Just the deals you sign, and it makes sense. Because if you think about how much sampling that man does on feature projects, it's like, yeah, you could do that, bro, but it's gonna cost you. So he had to get that kind of
right.
He had to make that deal some kind of way where it's like, in order to do this, you low key gotta kiss the ring.
No, it's all understandable, bro. Like I get that, you know. Then we're gonna wrap up the 9 and 10 spots. So after Grease, which was number 8, you got number 9, Come and Go. That's the Juice WRLD and Marshmello. Said that all kind of Juice WRLD, Marshmello.
These artists, all these rap art, like, bro, this is beautiful, man. I like that, man.
And then who else? Go Crazy, the Chris Brown and Young Thug. That's at number 10.
Bro,
how you feel?
We run this shit. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it, man. Look, music. We are the culture, bro. It's clear to see. Didn't Taylor Swift just drop an album too?
Probably.
I think she just dropped an album. Like, bro, usually she always.
But this is Hot 100 though. I think this is different from.
I swear that they had a pop
100
joints on there too.
Well, maybe I'm trying to remember. Let me.
Yeah, bro. Like Dua Lipa. Like, what's a bunch of artists on here that aren't rap artists?
Wait a minute.
Justin Bieber on here. I don't know who a lot of these people. Yeah, bro. Like, the whole Hot 100 is blacked out, bro. That hip hop culture, R&B. I mean, we music, man. I feel good. Like, regardless of who's on, like.
Yeah, and here's to what you were talking about. Billboard actually did post this. They said the artist with the most top 10 hits on the Hot 100. So, yeah, you're right. So it's all together.
Yeah, all together,
yeah,
bro.
We run this shit, but
check
shit. This out. Drake does have the most. He has 40.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro. That's what I'm saying. I just
saw
that post.
Second is Madonna. She has 38. The Beatles have 34. Guess who's right behind him though? She got some shit left in the tank, and I know she got some shit in the tank.
Who?
I know she do.
Who?
Rihanna.
I was thinking it's either
She got 31.
or Beyonce, but definitely Rihanna.
She got 31. Right behind her is Michael Jackson at 30.
Bro. Rihanna's sitting on 3 diamond albums right now.
Oh
bro.
yeah, she's
just chilling.
She's just fucking with that Fenty right now.
Yeah,
man.
she's just billionairing it up right now. She just
now.
getting this bread.
She doing her thing. So shout out to Rihanna, man. She really doing her thing.
Gotta love the culture, man. We here.
So after Michael Jackson, you got Mariah Carey. She got 28 of them things.
Yeah, bro.
People be low key trying to get at Mariah. I'm like, nah, bro.
I mean, Mariah just got a lot
bro.
of questionable behavior. That's all that is.
Hey, that's all fine and dandy. She still got 28 of them
Mimi
things.
be out here wilding.
She got the same amount of Stevie Wonder, so she could go home and say that. And there's nothing you could take from her because Stevie Wonder got 28 hits as well.
I mean, these are all greats, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's looking good, man. If we could just get to a point, this is my one issue. It's like with rap artists, like we have to get out of that mindset of just each other's a target. Like, we need to really just protect our artists, bro. We done lost too many in the past few years, and a lot of them are on this list.
Yeah,
a lot of them are on this list.
Well, wait a minute. What list? Which list are we talking about?
The Hot 100, Pop Smoke and Juice WRLD.
Is Pop Smoke on this Hot 100?
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
Yeah,
top 10.
No, not top 10,
no,
but he's
no.
in the Hot 100.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Juice WRLD got I think the whole album.
Oh yeah, but you gotta remember those guys just released albums too.
I mean, now it's been about a month, a little bit under a month.
Long. But I mean, it's slowly charting down.
Yeah, it's slowly charting down. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we gotta protect our artists, man.
So Elton John got 27. He's right behind Mariah and Stevie Wonder. Janet Jackson has 27 as well. Then, which is very surprising, it's kind of cool because he kind of references him a lot. It's kind of cool with who's at 25. Actually, there's 3 people at 25. It's super interesting. So they obviously put. I think it's just in alphabetical order, but it's 25. It has Elvis Presley, 25 Hot 100 hits, and then
Elvis Presley,
Lil Wayne got 25 Hot 100 hits.
That just look good on. That just looks nice to see.
It looks cool. Looks cool. Oh yeah, but he has bars. He has the Elvis bars and shit, which is kind of cool now because hey,
I remember that, bro.
Hey, you got the same amount of hits as Elvis, bro. Cool. And Taylor Swift has 25 as well.
That's some legendary shit, man. Hey, bro, shout out to all of them. I ain't even mad at it, man.
Like working, man.
You working. You reap the benefit.
But at the same time, bro. At the same time, Wayne got 25. Drake got 40. Can we just put that in perspective for a minute? Lil Wayne got 25 of them things. Drake has
40.
Literally 40. Like, he could almost do his career again.
I put it like this. Because Wayne was a true rap star. Drake is a true artist. You feel me?
Yeah, but Wayne got a lot of those hits towards the end too, where he became more than a rap star. That's when you start getting more of those hits.
But
you
Drake,
could just take Lollipop for instance, and I don't mean to say it's not a rap song because it's a hip hop song.
Yeah,
it just got pop in it. That's the whole point.
It's like
but hey,
but it's like, bro,
you got a whole nother like
you got Drake. And
avenue.
You just look at that man's catalog, bro. It's literally all over the damn place, as far as whatever, bro. The man gets his inspiration and just gets to it. Like, dude had us all doing that weird ass Hotline Bling dance for like a couple years, bro.
Man, nah, that shit was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah, all that shit was
bro
dope,
made being
man.
corny like super cool, man.
Man, his shit hot, man. I don't be caring what nobody's saying.
Hey, man, I try to tell niggas a while back, bro. Corny is the new poppin'.
Once the shit drop, is hard. It ain't. I mean, it's not even corny to me, honestly. He making good music. That's what people can't take away from him.
It's
like
fantastic.
The music he's making is good. Now, how he makes it, that's up for you to discuss. Because people have their certain things about how people make music, but guess what? That's been going on in the industry for years. That's how they make music. That's how you make music, Mm-hmm. So, I mean, all the props to him because he still has to do the work. At the end of the day, he still has to make it sound good.
It's not an easy process, bro.
Hell, not ain't an easy process. It's actually a harder process than just doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to replicate some things that have to sound certain ways, and it has to sound good.
Especially if you're going to be that, like the best just in that.
Because then you can't be as bland as to just, because if you use shit over and over and over again, after a while, you'll be able to tell. He had to switch things up and change certain things.
And every time, bro, it's like, bro, it's always adjusting. I ain't mad at that.
And it's to the point now you never can even notice. You can't even notice what's what now. You can't even really notice.
You just look forward to the release, man. You just look forward to the release. And speaking of looking forward to the release, man, my guy, I don't know when he's dropping, but it's on the horizon. J. Cole, bro.
Oh yeah,
them 2 tracks. I don't know if we got in depth with it, bro, but I've just been listening to it more, man. It's this guy's he's talking about he's gonna retire after this. He's not gonna retire. He's just gonna. His label is now his main focus. Yeah, and I can appreciate an artist who has built up his stuff, but then realizes in order for these guys to pop, I'm really going to have to be hands on. I'm going to have to do this, and so those 2 tracks. What was it? What were the name of the tracks? Let me make sure. I forgot what the name of the 2-pack was too, because it was pretty dope how he did that. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
I know the one song was Lion King on Ice.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of the other one.
I think the other one was like the Climb Back.
Yeah,
Lewis Street was what the name was. Yeah, the Climb Back and Lion King on Ice. Yo, now we just waiting on the 3rd, bro. We just need to hear anything from Kendrick, and I'm good. Because this is the thing, like with all those Hot 100 all them Hot 100 songs. In reality, I look for the artists I came up with. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can give that kind of praise to Drake. Why I can praise J. Cole, and Kendrick. Those are my 3 guys, man. Yeah. So now I'm just waiting, bro. That's really,
we'll see.
As far as this music stuff. As far as
what
rap.
If he don't though? What if he just doesn't drop any music this year?
I don't see that. I don't see that not happen. I don't see that happening.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can see him waiting.
I can see Kendrick waiting on. I can see.
That's
Kendrick.
What I mean.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cole. Nah, Kendrick.
Cole,
I could
Cole
definitely
dropping shit. I mean Kendrick though. Like you see him even dropping.
I can see him not dropping.
I don't see him dropping anything this year at all.
But I think him not dropping is probably gonna be based off of top. Like it's gonna be some
based off a lot of things.
Yeah, it's gonna be some background shit to that. But we waiting for it. I mean, it's been reported on a few times, but ain't nothing been confirmed. So it's like it's kind of just up in the air too.
Yeah,
that's a trifecta. But that's the way I feel about rap in particular. I'm mainly on my R&B tip right now. Like I'm looking more forward to like Mace Go dropping his next project. Dude is nuts. He just dropped that Good and Plenty. Beautiful song, man. So yeah, man, it's a lot going on in the realm of music that I like.
Oh yeah. It's a whole lot of music. I'm always deep diving into music just because I have to. That's just my job. So
Brandy just dropped the project. Saw that. Didn't listen. I ain't listened to it yet, but
yeah. I mean, as far as people dropping music, I haven't caught up on a whole lot. I try to. Like I heard the new Joey Badass. He dropped a couple of songs. They were pretty good. Then what's the name just dropped yesterday, right? Future and Lil Uzi. They dropped 2 songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't heard them.
I don't know.
See, it's getting harder to keep up with some of this
I was
stuff,
disappointed. Man. I just gotta listen to it again. I don't know. Like when I be hearing that, I actually thought I thought they were dropping a project. I was like, oh, okay.
That would be right on time, especially after the Juice World and everything. So that would be great.
That, but then it was just 2 songs, and I'm like,
and also it's just not that kind of music time right now.
They seem like Lil Uzi featuring Future songs, if that makes any sense. It didn't really seem like a collaborative
type, kind of like how the What a Time to Be Alive was. It just sounded like
but they got mojo though. They got a lot of mojo.
But not as good as I was looking for it. Dude, there are songs on there that I will rock with, but
bro, there's too.
Or what's the Life Is Good? How it's literally 2 songs. You got your Drake joint and you got your Future joint, but y'all just made it into one track for real. Yeah. Like that's why y'all literally are on 2 different beats, but y'all just merged the song together.
Yeah, because I was gonna say they got too many songs that their mojo and juice is just way too good. Just like Future has, like, I mean, him and what's the name have a good song together, but maybe it's because it felt like a Future featuring Lil Uzi song. But I thought Too Much Sauce. I can't even remember whose song that is. Is that Lil Uzi's
I think
song?
that's Lil Uzi.
Yeah, I don't know. But that seemed more like.
Cause I feel like did Future even rap in that? I feel like all he did was the ad libs. Of course.
Nah, he had a verse, I believe.
He did.
Yeah.
I really only remember him saying too much sauce the whole damn song.
That's all you need to remember, my
It's
nigga.
Too much sauce.
That's all you need to
I
remember.
really only remember that part, bro. Yeah, man. This journey with shit with this music, man. It's been interesting. Shit. What you want to get into next, bro?
What's up with Netflix, bro?
Netflix is
Netflix
God
is
DSP, bro.
Netflix is coming to the point where I'm like, all right, okay,
Yeah, y'all got
me.
Y'all
Y'all got
it.
me every month.
Every
Okay.
month,
because I'm
I'm
finding
proud
something
to
new.
pay.
I'm finding something new now every freaking month,
Bro,
and
every
I'm getting
week, bro.
pissed off that I can't run out of shit.
I got
to
a new
watch.
binge every week, and it's crazy that they can keep this up. Like, it's crazy that I could just I could just get on this little search real quick. I'm gonna find something.
I actually took Jalen up on his offer. I watched The Magicians. I got like 3 episodes left of that.
Yeah,
Super fire.
yeah. I only seen the first season, but
The Order is super good too. I
Like
finished that, but I just heard that they're bringing somebody's getting a new season, either The Order or The Magicians, one of the two. So now
I know the Magicians is.
Now I'm kind of geeked
and
up
the Order
now.
is. They both are.
I'm
Because
kinda-
the Order just had its new season,
Bro, I'm geeked
Yeah.
up now because them was fire, bro.
bro. And then Jamie Foxx got this movie coming out. That looks really, really dope, bro. It's basically about people being born with superpowers, but like I forgot what it's called. Let me look that up too. Yeah, man, it's all we going by the fly right now. But Netflix is just killing it, bro. Hold on, Jamie Foxx.
But hold on, I'll kind of get into why we were initially kind of bringing it up because what do they have for this fall? They got
Here it go. The Project Power, bruh.
They got Moesha, Sister, Girlfriends. What else they got? One-on-one.
All of Us the Game.
Okay.
I think they got I know they got the game.
Jesus.
Yeah, let me send this to Jalen, bro. This trailer is nuts, yo. I
heard about this Jamie Foxx movie, but I haven't,
Yeah, I haven't seen the full trailer. I saw it in passing, but dog, these budgets for these Netflix movies you can see the work, bro. Because what was the other movie that just came out? The Old Guard. That movie was super dope.
Mm-hmm.
Super dope.
Nah, they spending money.
Oh,
They
got it pulled
definitely
up, man. There you go.
When this come out?
This comes out, I think, the 15th.
This month?
Yeah, something like that. I'm pretty sure it'll be at the end of the trailer.
So they get it. I'm embedded with the power.
Pure
'Cause I kept on thinking, like, August is far as hell away. No, it's not, bro. It's like next week.
Well, today's August.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for reminding me. Rent's due. Everybody that might have forgot, y'all rent is due the first of the month.
Listen to my voice. Am I lying?
Welcome to Project Power. Our goal is simple. The next evolution of the human species.
You ever taken one of those before? It can make you strong,
We got my dudes.
make you invisible. You never know what your power is until you
Blood,
try it.
everything, yeah.
Push that power, don't you?
Yeah. On the streets, they're talking about superpowers, but they're not talking about how one hit could kill you.
Okay.
What's the plan now?
Took something from me.
Damn.
I gotta get it back.
You remember them
Something.
You remember the bum ass movies Netflix used to come in with? They original movies,
Bro, how long is this trailer?
like 3 minutes, which means the movie's gonna definitely be like an hour, 2 hours, bro.
Is there any way you could cut? I don't want to see any more of the movie. Shit, bro.
Right?
Jesus Christ. I'm looking like, wait a minute. I'm sitting
is
here too
everything.
long. I'm watching the fucking movie.
This is everything.
Okay,
man. Yeah, bro.
um,
But what?
I don't know. It looks okay. I'm not about to hype it all the way up. It looks cool. Like it looks like it could work.
Man,
You know?
as long
It definitely looks like it could work.
as long as
It just got to make sense for me.
it got to make sense.
You know,
it
I'm a
can't just be
sci-fi
a
guy.
drugs going through the neighborhood and everybody got power story. It got to be a
Yeah.
little something more to it. But it's kind of following the whole, what was that movie that Will Smith had? where it was the
I know what you're talking about.
Wasn't it called like it was called
you're thinking of
something with B.
Bright.
Yeah, Bright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bright was good.
Yeah, that shit
I love
was
Bright.
good.
Bright was actually a really good movie.
So, you know,
that's what I'm saying. If they do like the superhero sci-fi thing right, because there's like a different there's a difference like from like Marvel, all that kind of you kind of want to stay away and do something more that seems like even more real, like
it can kind of make sense.
Type of
That's
shit.
why the Old Guard was really good to me because it's kind of supernatural, but it's not like super duper mystic, extra over the top. It's like it's like we're legitimately we don't even know what's going on, and I kind of like that. They don't even understand why they are walking the earth like this.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah, bro, Netflix is knocking shit out the park. I mean, I know they in debt, but this
Are they
good
getting
debt.
Martin or no?
Whoever get Martin.
I think people were talking about they wanted them to get Martin.
Whoever gets
I think
Martin.
people just want a place where they could just watch Martin. Like
yes.
And just
bro, why is it so difficult
it's
to
just
get
like
one?
The Office, you know, people just wanted a place where they it's gone now.
Right.
I think. Or it's about to be, but
I just don't
wanted a place
understand
where-
why can't nobody just get this damn show on their DSP because it's like, bro, this is all we want. This and Fresh Prince. Legitimately.
But I mean, they're gonna be greedy, bro. Like that's just
and low key the Cosby Show, but it's just tough with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people want that. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever decide to bite that bullet for the Cosby Show gonna reap the benefits for sure. I'll tell you that much. We can look at it how we want, but that's the reality. If you can get that, you're good.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know who want to touch the Cosby Show right now.
Don't nobody want to touch it, bro. But if you think motherfuckers not gonna watch that shit, if they got the option, you bugging.
As soon as they put them numbers out there, everybody watching it,
niggas gonna be salty.
They
like,
gonna start scolding people for no reason.
For no reason.
Man.
You gonna get canceled for watching the Cosby Show.
Man, that's why I just I don't know, man.
Slippery
okay, so
slope.
if there's one show you could have on Netflix, like TV show, what would it be? That's not on there.
That's not on there at all.
That's not on anyone.
Well, we already said Martin and Fresh Prince, and yeah, that's a tough question. There ain't too many shows that I can't see on like my DSPs, but I will say that the Boondocks is one of those shows that like nowhere has all 4 seasons.
Yeah,
like you would go to I think Hulu. You might find it on Hulu, but I don't think they got it either.
And that's the thing too.
Even Adult Swim, they don't have all 4 seasons.
Well, that's the thing. Like I was even talking to a buddy of mine earlier today. And he was like, man, I just had to buy, I think it was HBO now or something like that because they moved like South Park off of Hulu.
Oh, yeah, it's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
That's another one that's sneaky, bro. Watch HBO Max because they are just literally buying up the rights to everything.
Yeah, I see now.
And
because I remember they gave it out for free for a little second, but then they cut it off and then they started adding all
It's a good streaming platform, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I like it.
But it's
I like
interesting, like all this shit.
And they got their own original content.
I'm trying to keep track of where shit is going though, and that's frustrating as a consumer, man. Like
it's weird because we talked about this a long time ago about it's gonna get to a point where everybody's trying to get into the streaming
piece of the
game.
pie. Oh yeah, CBS,
And
everybody.
it's that now
because they want to make their money. They're not going to just sell because they're like, okay, we can either sell our rights to this to somebody that already does it, or we could just make our own and make reoccurring money every month.
Yeah.
Subscription based is
bro. That's just it's just the way of the it's the way of the world. I knew
business, you know.
I knew when they took away buying like the Adobe suites, like the whole thing, just buying it outright.
Oh yeah,
and made it a subscription based now.
Yeah.
I knew like okay, it's gonna eventually be where these little microtransactions are always just the norm. That's why people would rather just opt to get for the full year. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get your iTunes or your Apple Music pay for $60 a year. It's the same thing with PlayStation, but paying for the year subscription. You know, it's just the smarter thing to do in long term. I mean, everybody ain't got it to do it like that, but if you're gonna pay this, you know, fee anyway, you might as well go for the year joint because you'll save more money in the end.
I had a buddy that his business they ran on Microsoft whatever the whole thing was, Microsoft Business, Excel, everything was all on that, so they could do all their work.
Yeah.
Well, they had bought it a year before they started doing subscriptions, or a few years actually, and basically what happened was, I guess they were ready to upgrade, and then they told them for like businesses, you have to do it subscription based, and you have to do it every year. So he said, nope. Just gonna keep the version I have that I own rights to.
Yeah.
But they were actually trying to take the rights away from them because they said the year in which it was over, and they said that's why it wasn't working anymore. So they're definitely
they'd move gentrification over to the digital side.
Oh yeah,
that's
man,
crazy.
they're definitely really like getting at people, and things you think you own, you really don't own. It kind of sucks, and you spend all that money on that, like. That would piss me off, man. Like,
I mean, naturally,
how couldn't you spend all that money?
How could you not be pissed off?
But that's the thing.
That?
They just get you. They outdate it, and they outdate the version, so you can't upgrade it anymore. They say, this is too old to upgrade, and you need to buy something new. That's what they do to you every time. They do it with laptops. Yeah. They do it with your phones. They do it with
this one.
They do it with software within
this
phones
and dying on me
and laptops. They do. They do all that. So, hey, we're in a new era, but kind of back to what we were getting at about Netflix, man. They was here first. They were here first, and they're here to stay, and they letting everybody know.
Yep.
And I love it, man. It's definitely got me hooked. It's giving me things to watch with my girl. We definitely get to watch.
They trying to slide into literally every entertainment market. Like their anime like catalog is pretty dope.
They trying. They trying. They pushing for
some
of
them
spots,
is
man.
real, but they over the past year, like I'll say since they got Baki, that it's probably been.
And I'm not even like a very, very huge anime fan per se. Like I seen it, watched it a few times, but I definitely see it pop up more. I'll tell you that. Like they got a whole like a row on there now.
They got the whole thing.
That's that's cool, and they spreading out, and their catalog is just getting bigger and bigger. They putting shows on, they taking some that ain't working, they take them off. Man.
Yeah, bro. Literally, bro. I like the business plan. I ain't mad. Netflix is it. That's
and you see it with the series, like the ones that they start out with. If they make them, they usually go about 2 seasons. If it don't work, it's done.
You out of here.
Sorry, they might give you a third. They might. If it's really, really good, it's got to be extremely good.
But it ain't too many. It ain't too many that's on like the level of Orange is the New Black. Like got 8 seasons on there, straight from Netflix. It's all Netflix. That.
But that's been there since the beginning of Netflix, right? Or towards the beginning of Netflix.
It's been there since the beginning of like the streaming part of Netflix. So they used to send.
Right. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Since. Like that was like their flagship show.
Yeah.
So they had a few others around it, but that was the one.
It definitely had that time. But there's a few that are kind of getting there, and like I feel like Ozarks now is a household name.
That Ozark, they just announced their last season, but it's there though. It
was only written for 4 seasons.
Yeah,
that's all you need.
I still need to finish that.
They're giving you 4. Okay, so you don't understand why this is the last season.
No, I mean, from actually watching it, I don't know. Yeah, no.
But it makes sense how they wrote it. It wasn't like they cut them off. All right, this is in the 4 because they're making too much money, bro.
Yeah,
they're making too much.
Well, I mean,
I think they signed on for 2 more after the first 2 because that's when it
I hear
kind of first came out.
I hear a spinoff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely can happen.
I hear a spinoff. I got Breaking Bad vibes. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Ozark is one of them.
Oh yeah, so man. It's gonna be a good one, man. It definitely is.
Speaking of Breaking Bad, where is Breaking Bad at? Like what is that on Netflix?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu.
No, because what's the name's on Netflix though?
Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
Better Call Saul.
But that movie's on Netflix too, ain't it?
El Camino,
yeah, ain't it on Netflix?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they had.
I think it's all on there, bro. It's on there. Breaking Bad, it's on there.
Better Call Saul was on AMC at first, and then got bought by Netflix, and then I think the last 2 seasons were Netflix owned by Netflix. Like, bro, They got
Breaking
smart
Bad's
people over
on
there,
there, bro.
They got
It's
smart
on
people
here.
over there, man. Because
I knew if El Camino was on there, Breaking Bad had to be on there.
Yeah,
it's all the same people.
Literally that, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, Netflix is it's a powerhouse, and you got Disney Plus still trying to compete. I think
they gotta
once
do
they
something.
start getting their rollout, because people got to remember too, this is a brand new app. It's a brand new
This is
streaming
true.
service. So
I think
give
we
them
hyped
time.
ourselves. We did it to ourselves with that because
when it came out, it was heat.
I mean,
when
not
it came
even
out,
saying
it
that,
was heat. It
but
was heat.
I'm talking about just
It
like
was
what
heat.
people were saying, like
because you had they had the flagship new series, The Mandalorian. They put that on there, and
they
went
had all
crazy.
the Simpsons, all the Simpsons.
Oh yeah, they put all that on there.
I think that what happened though was that pretty much when it first got announced, everybody was like, "Oh man, Disney just own everything. They buying it because it was that point where Disney was literally just buying everything about Marvel, Lucasfilms, Pixar. I mean, that's already Disney, but just started grabbing everything, ESPN, just shit like you're just buying everything. So naturally, you take Netflix, and at the time, Netflix shows were it was a few that was cool, but like everything else was
Netflix just got smart and they started doing the same thing.
They started doing the same thing. They just saw everybody around them trying to do it, but they realized Netflix.
They saw a lot of a lot of shows that had potential, but just didn't have the money behind it, and just kind of.
I bring it up all the time, bro. Perfect example is Lucifer. That show was on Fox.
Okay, is it good?
It's great. It's great. It's funny.
I mean, it when I see that it got that many seasons. Sometimes I hold back because I'm like, this was one that they just kind of bought and.
Nah, this
are any of the seasons
it was
produced by Netflix?
Yeah,
like
the
later seasons.
The most recent season is Netflix because that was when they first bought them. They got another season coming.
I see it pop up all the time.
And then they just got greenlit for I think either a 5th or a 6th season.
Okay,
so it's like, yeah, bro. It wasn't supposed because you could tell by the way the show is. It wasn't supposed to be this many seasons, but when they got them and they realized how the cult following was, because it's also I think Lucifer is a Vertigo comic. I think it's. Imprint DC or something like that. So it just had a cult following off rip. The main character, bro, just on some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? They seen that. They see that that's probably one of the higher streaming shows on the platform. They just said, we just going to put a lot of bread over here because it's going to come back to us. Like, that's one of them shows. And now that it's on Netflix, they can kind of act a little crazy, ramp it up a little bit more.
Stuff. Yeah. Because my perfect
they got, what's his name? They got Dennis Haysbert, the Allstate man or whatever.
Yeah.
He's coming in to play God in the next season. Like, bruh, that's nuts. Can you imagine the Allstate man as God? Kinda, because the motherfucker's voice.
Yeah.
He one of them Morgan Freeman types. Him and James Earl Jones.
Even dude from The Magicians, the black dude. What's his name?
You talking about the
dean?
The dean dude? Yeah, he one of them too, bro.
Yeah, because he's the dude that plays in Exam. If you ever seen Exam, he's the guy that comes in and gives all the rules out. And it's that specific voice. It's him,
bro. Because I forgot. You see that meme? It had like all 4 of them in a box, and it was like, yo, the conversation between these niggas must sound like thunder. But yeah, man, nah. Netflix doing it right. That's all that can really be said about that one, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, we got the NBA back, man.
Yes, sir.
Bubble look like it's doing pretty well. I don't...
Lou Williams out here.
Yeah, Lou Williams is the only one that decided that he wanted to... I don't know what the hell.
Magic
Actually,
City,
I do know what Lou Williams was thinking because them wings look good as fuck.
They was delicious, fam. I can tell
them
you.
Look fire. Because then what's
amazing.
The name? Who was the one guy from Rob Parker from ESPN, black dude, silly dude? He was like, man, he was like, look, y'all, Lou ain't lying. He done pulled up to Magic City his damn self and got some wings, bro.
Hey, bro.
And they look fire, bro. They look fire,
bro. That plate.
Man.
That plate looks so happy. That was a happy plate, bro. From the strip club.
He needed that, man.
Yeah.
He needed that.
But now he got to self-quarantine.
Yeah, man.
You got to chill. You got to sit down, boy.
He was hungry, bro. But I feel him like that food probably get old after a while. They ain't brought in the personal chefs yet. Like, it's the first week
bro, that's
now.
nuts. This is the NBA we're talking about, bro. Y'all should be able to make sure that they got the fire foods, bro. Y'all can't just get these niggas McDonald's and shit.
Or hire people to just people that
they got
that
the
agree to
bruh,
come there. I
enough
guess.
of them got the bread to have their own personal chefs. Honestly, if I'm in the NBA, I would have brought my own personal chef, bro.
Yeah, but your chef got to get screened, and then
Yeah.
your chef has to agree to wanting to stay there for 3 months too, and not being able to go home.
Man,
So
I will give you the bag.
You gonna have to.
I will give you the bag.
You literally gonna have to.
I can't do this. I'm in the NBA.
And then he gonna have to have a source to all the type of foods you need. So he can't even go grocery shopping. He can't do none of that.
Damn.
You know what I mean? It's a whole lot. So
That's
I see
nuts.
why. I definitely see why. But damn, just get something better in there, man. Just put a business in that. Put Ruth Chris in that motherfucker, man. Them niggas will be cool. I guarantee it. Bruh. They will not be complaining.
It shouldn't be that difficult.
Just put a Ruth Chris, put the cooks in that motherfucker and call it a day. And then put another
what you think,
put something else in there. I don't know.
What you think 3 months worth of what you think 3 months worth of just private chefing is worth? Like how much you think they'd have to pay them?
For all them niggas?
Yeah.
For everybody? Oh, bro, it's gonna be a lot.
100K.
And it depends on what chef you grabbing. Who we talking about? Like just any old.
I mean, not like no crazy, but
we
like
talking about
good
a
chefs.
Michelin star chef or no? If we talking about Michelin star, then
like a chef that they accustomed to, man. Not like no crazy
no Chef
super
Ramsay or no chef. What's the name? Chef Bobby. What's that dude name? Flavor Town. What's the dude name? Bobby Flay.
Oh, Bobby Flay. Yeah,
Is it Bobby Flay? No, who's the other dude? Who's the Flavor Town dude with the?
Oh, you talking about Guy Fieri?
Yeah.
Guy Fieri.
How much he cost? How much you think
he could cook?
Because he would do it. Nah, bro, he cooked.
He cooked too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like bro just go around smashing food.
Bro, I've had his what did I have that he made? Bro, he came up with this like whole menu at it's this place called Disney Springs in Orlando, right?
I've been there. Yes. I keep on
I'm
forgetting
trying
the
to
name
think
of
of
that place.
the.
It's like a
is
super
it-
mall. It's
is
like a
it-
mega mall city.
Yeah, is it the Hard Rock? No, it wasn't that.
Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood. Yeah, so you do all the food there, right?
Yeah.
So he came up with all types of stuff, man. These ribs that were good, man. He had these. This shit was fried though. Like bear with me, bro. He had these chicken fingers that were like breaded with like Captain Crunch and some other breading.
Crazy.
Fire, bro. Fire. I don't even eat Captain Crunch. I do not like Captain Crunch, bro. But when I tell you I had this shit when it was chicken tenders and it was breaded in this Captain Crunch.
It changed
shit.
your life, bro.
Yo,
it changed your life.
He knows something, bro.
I believe
dude got
dude
something.
look like he looked like he had just be in the crib
Yeah,
whipping
man.
shit
And
up,
you know, this
boy.
was like a vacation. You know, me and my girl, we went and then like, you know, we gonna do the thing. Like, if you there, do the shit that you want to do.
Yeah.
So like, it came out on this Ferris wheel, bro. Like, and they had like shit at the top here. It was just different little samples, bro.
Yeah.
But when I ate that Captain Crunch chicken tender, bro, hey,
changed
that
that
shit.
brother's
I was like,
Yes, it
okay,
did.
this is new.
Yes, it did.
This
Yes,
is
it
different,
did.
but yeah, man. So you know
Man.
this bubble, man. I don't know. I think they're getting successful, man.
It can be.
I like it because I like how the games are scheduled. They're almost like, bro, they're going on right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like we're talking right now. Their games are going on, like, and it goes from like usually this time all the way till night. So it's like a men's league at at a gym somewhere, and they just doing this all night, and they're on a few courts. So it's just cool to watch. Like I like how they have the fans. They're up on the big screen and they're like all webcammed in, and they give them a seat so they get to watch, and they're like right there.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
I mean, it's
they
definitely
put in the crowd noise, the music.
It's
They do
a
that.
different aspect for sure. It's just a different kind of.
Have you seen the messages on the back of the jerseys?
Yeah, I've seen a few.
Yeah, they're pretty dope. I like
it. I like how they kind of.
They're even doing the
man.
shoes too, man.
We
I
talking
seen who was that? I can't remember who it was. You know, have Breonna Taylor on the shoes and all that. Like,
see, and that's another thing, man. Like, did you see who was it? CJ McCollum and Tobias Harris comments when they were interviewing them? Like, that's why this is important. That's why it's at least making this shit work, making it rock.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's important, because he used his platform to once again as for those cops to be
Bron
arrested.
did the same thing.
Yeah, the Breonna Taylor,
he did his
man.
a few days before their game. They're all doing the same thing.
It's all just been justice for Breonna Taylor, and you need this. This is what I was saying, man. Like if you shut it down and just say let's end the season or whatever, like it's bigger things going on. Yes, that's true. But you can also use the season like how they're currently doing it. You can spread awareness. You know, people are yearning for some type of sport. The time right now, like everything's under this microscope where we just everybody's watching the same thing right now. Everybody
It's good though. I love it, man. You
right
see
now.
what the NFL is gonna do? What they're trying to propose they're doing with the helmets?
What?
So you know, like when you put on the helmet and like that one back little plastic piece that's on, like, so like just imagine me putting my helmet on. There's like a strip, like a white strip on the back. They're supposed to be, instead of like, I think it's Riddell. Yeah, Riddell, whatever. They're going to put like whatever they want, whatever message they want. They'll do it like that for the whole season.
That's dope.
So it's progress, man. Like, I get it. Now it's on to actually doing, you know.
Exactly.
We're putting it out there in the atmosphere now. They got to grab onto it and do the right thing.
And fam, that's all. That's how you supposed to do it, man. I mean, we know y'all donating, but the message still has to be driven home, bro. At the end of the day, we still have to know. They have to keep saying it. We can't let it go, unheard. Like, people keep on trying to act like the protests are over, but why? Because the media's not covering it. It's still going on.
Oh yeah, just looking at Seattle,
Portland.
They're dealing with
they're going
wild shit.
Some
there.
real wild shit, bro. We can get into that, but we was gonna do a real chill pod, but. Long story short, man, it's federal agents out here in unmarked cars just kidnapping people.
Protesters, and they're pretty much saying if you want to be let free, you're not allowed to protest again, which is essentially taking away their First Amendment right.
Literally. And just to add on to that, Trump is trying to postpone the election. It's just a bunch of weird,
we ain't even gonna
nasty
give him that
shit.
energy. We're not gonna do that today.
It's a bunch of weird, nasty shit going on.
But we'll get him out of here in November. We ain't even got to worry about it.
Big facts.
He's got an expiration date on his time, and
he got an expiration date on him, bro. Look at what he looked like. Hey, he looked expired,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even gonna get into it. I'm trying to keep good energy around me, good positive energy around me. I ain't got to worry about that shit that's going on over there. That's for him.
But that's wild. I didn't know that they were pretty much telling them if they wanted to go free, they can't protest anymore.
Nope.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That
is ridiculous.
It's nuts, man. And
I didn't know that.
And that's why we still speaking out, and that's why NBA still speaking out. NFL players are trying to speak out. Everybody's trying to speak out. Celebrities, I hear everybody, and I appreciate everybody.
Facts.
That's where we at right now.
That's what
we're gonna keep
bro.
pushing for that, and we're gonna keep bringing it up. You know what I mean? We might not go deep into it, but when it's proper and we bring it up, we bring it up. There's nothing you can stop us until this shit is done, and then when these things start happening, then guess what? We could go on and do really cool things.
It's that simple.
You know what I mean?
It's that simple. That's why I just say, bro, keep your mask on. We just need to hunker down for at least 2 months.
Keep it on, because they're about to shut this shit back down again.
Oh, for sure, bro. You seen we hit like 159,000 deaths?
People ain't listening. Like the rules they're coming up with are fucking stupid.
Ooh,
I get what they're trying to do. They're shutting down alcohol sales at 10 but you got to have it drunk by 11 o'clock. So they're trying to keep the people from sticking around and kicking it. What they don't understand is they're just going to stick around and kick it around 9 and 10 right before, and it's going to be thick then.
Yeah.
At least with the whole time frame, you had time to kind of spread it out, at least. But now you're just fucking yourselves.
You're just making shit that's not going to do anything.
Just shut it down. Just do what you really want to do, Mike DeWine.
He's afraid. He's afraid to upset.
Man, it's so much shit going on that's stupid, bro. Like, that whole pool party they had, stupid. It should have been shut down then.
That shouldn't have been able to happen in the first place, bro.
But because Mike DeWine's a pushover and you could probably flick this nigga with your motherfucking pinky, he gonna let people do whatever they want, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Shut it down, man. Because people is just doing whatever the fuck they want to do. I see it every day. I even got away with doing it one time, and I felt like bad doing it because I just forgot my mask and I still went in somewhere with no mask. I'm like, I'm not even enforcing it in here.
Yeah, I'm
terrible.
This is the thing. I went to the Cheesecake Factory the other day, and I'm starting to walk towards the door. Like I'm walking towards the mall. Like about to.
Did you eat inside there?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just picking up a cheesecake. But as I get to the door handle, I realized I forgot my mask in the car, so I run back to get it. But it wasn't a hell of people wearing masks. It was just, it's not being enforced.
Yeah.
You've heard cops say, we're not going to take it seriously. Like, we're not doing, like, and I get that. But it's just like, can we just have a common sense to decency? Just put the mask on, please.
Right, man. Because one spot I did kind of get caught up at, I was getting Wingstop, and they had it on the door, and then they told me. But I literally forgot it. I had to drive back home, go grab my mask, and go back in.
You so now, due diligence, though.
So now what I do now is we keep extra masks in our car. We keep a few in the car just in case you forget it. That way you always got one wherever you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's becoming a thing where you have to do that.
You got some stores like Kroger's, they're giving you masks when you first walk in.
Right,
so it's
which is cool.
I see a lot of that starting to happen too. But I mean, you even got people that don't trust those masks. They're like,
that's understandable.
I get it, but it's a mask.
Just bring your own.
Just bring your own.
That's what I try to do.
If you can't breathe, then get a mask that you can breathe in.
If you can't breathe, then you need to get your groceries delivered.
What you can do.
Straight the fuck up.
What you can do.
You know what I mean? You could do all this.
We did that one time.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but hey, if I really feeling lazy at one point, then I might.
It's an interesting thing to do. Yeah. I'll say that much. It's kind of weird having someone do it for you. I mean, but that's the world we live in now. Everything is just at the click of your hands.
Yeah, I mean, this whole topic is kind of into what I was like one of the last things I wanted to talk about, which was just Major League Baseball and kind of how they're not really doing a good job. They're doing an okay job. They had Dr. Fauci. He came out there and he
threw the pitch.
We talked about that the last time.
That was a segment.
So they're trying, but the thing is, players are like, let's just use the Reds for instance. One day a player played, and the next day say he wasn't feeling good. Said his throat was hurting or some shit, so he stayed home. And what do? Do you keep playing? And then I know the Marlins had 3 players that come back positive. They just canceled their game. They postponed it. And then another team had to postpone it because they just played the Marlins, and they had a player that came back. So it's getting to a point now, I don't even know how you could do this without a bubble. So the commissioner, Rob Manfred, he told the Players Association that if the sport doesn't go, or if it doesn't do a better job of managing the coronavirus, it will be forced to shut down the season. And they're not even 5 games in.
Yeah, I'm about to say, didn't the season like just start?
Yeah. The last week when we were on here.
He was talking
so
about
a week
day.
later, all that shit happened, bro.
Since opening day, this is what's going on with the MLB.
And this just comes back a week later. Commissioner's like, all right, y'all, I tried to let y'all do this, but if y'all don't, I'm going to have to shut it down because it's not working. We're having to they're postponing hella games now, bro. Like, I think they postponed one of the Reds games to the next day. Like,
yeah,
it ain't gonna work. And they had the nerve after the first game. They was like, they're trying to figure out a way to bring fans into this. I'm like, no.
Are you insane?
I'm like, no.
You can't have dollar beer night no more right now.
Man.
It's time to shut this shit down.
Bro, I was like, yo, give it up. You can't have them in there. You're just not gonna be able to. They're like, we're gonna have 20% of the park filled. No, it's not gonna work, man. It's just not.
It's just not.
Like,
you can try all you want.
They haven't even figured it out with their own players yet, let alone when they have to have concession people and fans. Like, it's never gonna work,
bro. And then you think about the bathrooms and shit. Like, bro, the bathrooms be disgusting, bro.
I'm
The trough,
the bathroom,
the trough,
that.
Fucking ice in a bucket, basically is what you're telling me.
You better just have your own hand sanitizer, and if you're a woman, I wouldn't even go to the bathroom. Ladies, I just tell you not to go. If you're a man, your shit you can get away with doing without even touching anything, but nah, I wouldn't even do that. I'd be like, nah, just go before. Go at a nicer restaurant that's being kept up a little bit better before, and then when you leave, just go to a nice restaurant.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what you would have to do, because, man, what they're proposing is crazy. But I mean, it's out of the question now. Like, he just told them, if y'all don't get this shit together, then that's it.
Yeah,
we're just gonna shut it down. We tried, and that's it.
I got one more thing to talk about as far as basketball, but yeah, man, the whole
I seen this other day, and I looked at it for a second, and I was just like,
I mean, it's just it's an interesting combo, because it's like, to me, well, I'll pretty much tell the story. So essentially, Andre Iguodala, who plays for the the Miami Heat, number 28. I just want to say
Was it Andre Iguodala that said that?
Yeah, it was Andre Iguodala. So basically,
I thought it was somebody else.
He made a tweet basically saying that number 23 from the Mystics is nice.
Yeah.
Basically talking about the player who she is. Her name is Ariel Powers. Okay, let's be clear. She does have a name. She does have a name, and
absolutely.
you can definitely do your due diligence to figure that out. We have these computers in our hands. Now, she responded saying, "Put some respect on my name or keep this tweet to yourself." That was her response. Now, Iggy responded, "Just rude." Now, it's a few ways you can look at this situation. It's like, okay, in sports, I mean, we all watch sports. It's if you don't know a player's name, we have these numbers on your back, on your front. All pretty much, most people will say, "Oh, that number." Now, is it disrespectful? I feel like we can all say that he didn't essentially say that to be disrespectful. You know, what do you think about that?
This is what I think. I don't think. I mean, I don't know either one of these people personally, but from what I've seen, I don't think Iggy meant it in that certain way. Yeah, he probably could have took out the time out of his day to look up the roster was, but I think it was more if he was watching the game on the fly.
Yeah, live tweeting.
I've done it plenty of times, not with even female players, and this is in like college game, because I don't know everybody in college basketball or college football. So if I see something, I'll be like, "Yo, what's the name on number?" Like number 55, the linebacker on number 55 from Wisconsin. Crazy, dude, huge.
Yeah.
If I'm just doing it on the fly. And he was probably just watching it and didn't catch your name and put that, or didn't want to, botch your name. That's what I think most likely
genuinely
happened.
would probably happen.
But what she said, she absolutely has a right to, because
she's not wrong.
The WNBA is just not getting the support it needs. But at the same time, the NBA players they were supporting them all a week ago when they were wearing those WNBA shirts. All the players are doing it. So I think she's just a little built up, maybe a little upset.
If I can be honest about it, bro, it's like I feel like I don't personally watch the WNBA. I don't know like current stars outside of Kelsey Mitchell. She's from Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying, from Princeton.
Right.
But I'm not like hip to who's on any of these rosters. So come to find out, she's won a champion. They just won a championship, and it's like all this stuff. But it's like I look at it. I have to look at it from the lens of there was no, like, if we're being honest, consumer. There was no attention on y'all. Didn't know anything. Him even making a tweet like, this is the most I've heard about the WNBA in a while. If I'm being honest, it's kind of messed up that this is what it is. But realistically, I didn't know who you were, but now I know you're nice. I know you cold on hooping. I don't think it needs to go there.
There's plenty of cold hoopers too. That's the thing. Like, it's just even the production. You got to blame it all the way down. Like, it goes deep within why the WNBA is like that. If they promoted it more, promoted the players more, Andre Iguodala would have knew who that was.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
It wouldn't have been a question.
If they would,
especially if they just won a championship.
Because their production is pretty close to how the NBA does it, but they go a little bit farther. But the WNBA, like, if they did more things where close-ups, like player names, like, just did it more frequently.
Yeah.
If they start doing it even more, I think it would help on a more personal level, and people would start to realize.
This is fact.
It's still at the same time, though, Iggy got to know. He has to know the climate, what's going on, and him as an NBA player. Man, shout her out. Get her name, bro.
Get her name right, because if you really want to shout her out, then you
at the same
make sure
time,
that name rings.
Like, it was probably an on-the-fly tweet. It wasn't like...
It's two sides to it, bro.
You know what I mean?
Factually. You can't be mad at her feeling the way she do, and you can't be mad at Iggy because you know probably where he was coming from. It wasn't trying to be disrespectful or demeaning. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an interesting take. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was it didn't deserve as many big like articles. Like, I saw as soon as it happened, there was spins on the whole thing. Naturally, I mean,
of course,
you got it. That's always gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, I feel like this is a lot of these things that happen are definitely good precursors for good conversation. I feel like that's the thing that we're missing with a lot of this. Everybody likes to jump to a side right now and just who's wrong, who's right. But it's like we missed the middle part where it's like think about where that person really was coming from. Do your due diligence to understand somebody's intent. Because we lose that a lot. Like a lot of time we go off our natural perspective, which ain't wrong. It's what we do, and it's honestly that's what protects us. It's a natural feeling. It protects you. It's how you stay safe, just like fear. But it's like, we have to do that due diligence with people, especially when we know context. We have the ability to see context and know that would probably where bro's coming from. You're an athlete. What comes first?
Yeah,
athlete
he's a
to
pretty
athlete.
Good guy, like
I've always known Iggy to be for face value. I've always known Iggy to be pretty solid dude. He ain't got no scandals or nothing.
Yeah, good guy.
And he's been in the league forever. So
you try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I understand. Like, I totally do.
Definitely some nuance to that situation.
Yeah, so hey, maybe they could work something out, figure something out, and kind of move that in a new direction. Let me bring up one more thing before we get out of here.
Okay.
So, did you see the local news? This is kind of more of a local thing, but it's kind of a worldwide thing. What's going on here with the high school, school we used to go to, Wynn Woods, and the Warrior head finally being removed. How do you feel about that?
Okay, so that's interesting. It was an interesting thing because I ain't gonna lie, like I always rock with it, but I definitely understand the climate now.
Yeah,
and I get it. I mean, for a while they just been using the arrowhead and the W. You know what I'm saying?
Going through the arrowhead.
That's been like the logo for real. So they're changing it. I mean, it makes sense. Do what you gotta do, man. Respect our people. If someone felt like that was offensive, then definitely hear that person out. Because I mean, look around you.
Absolutely, man.
Naturally.
And there were some other schools that started to. I know, like
Fairfield. Are they doing it?
They haven't yet. Anderson. Were they Redskins? Are they Redskins too?
I think so.
Anderson, something, but they changed theirs. They totally.
Yeah, I mean the thing with us though is like really it's just that the head. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because for the most part, I mean, we're the Warriors.
I believe it's a legitimate head too. Like
I think that's an actual person. Like it's definitely the headdress and everything. You feel me? But yeah, man. I think it's the right thing to do.
I think it's a perfect time to do it.
Yeah. Especially with them building a new school and everything.
Man, it's a perfect time for rebranding, man. Like, this is the time
you got to do it right, bro. Like, you can't do it like the damn Washington football team.
Oh, please don't. And if anybody from Wynn Woods that has anything to do with this is listening, just hear me out. Just hear me out for 1 second, because I'm pretty sure you guys already have, like, what you want to do. But let me just give you a little perspective from maybe an alumni or a few alumni.
Alumnus.
Yeah, alumnus, however you want to say it. But it's a perfect time to rebrand your logo. You don't necessarily have to get rid of Warriors. You can, but you don't have to.
Yeah, you could.
And it was actually interesting. Like, I was driving past where my grandfather lives, over where the old used to be called Wynn Forest.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah, I went there too. So I went past, and they still have the Warrior head, because they changed all the elementary schools to Wynn Woods.
Yeah,
it still has the Warrior head there. So even after they said they were getting rid of it,
I might have to go take some pics before it's gone.
Yeah, take that, or I might just take it home. Just y'all ain't supposed to have it anyway.
Right.
So
because I ain't y'all hearing this, bro, the blue and green, the blue, white, and green is I like the colors.
If y'all hearing this, I don't have it. So don't come to my house looking for it.
Yeah, the Warriors not over here.
So
not over here.
I'm seeing all this, and I'm like, man, perfect time to rebrand. And I know they got the
Wynn
W.
Woods knocking it out the park, bro.
I know they got the W with the arrow, and it looked dope, man. But if by any means y'all ever just think to just not go with Warriors anymore, they should really consider going back to one of their old names.
To the Comets, or what was it, the Chargers?
The Chargers, or even the Pioneers. Figure something out.
I don't know. Hey, man, look.
Chargers would be fine with me, because that was Forest Park. That's where I live. My mom went to Forest Park. She was a Charger. Yeah. My uncle went to high school, and his first year, freshman year, is when they changed to Wynn Woods.
Oh, for real?
So,
okay.
kind of a little bit of history there, but... Yeah. I would take Chargers. I would go back just call it Wynwood Chargers. Winton Woods Chargers, however you want to do it, Charger. I wouldn't use the actual Knights or whatever that they were using. I would just go with a bolt.
You said
a bolt.
A bolt?
A bolt. Like,
a bolt. Yeah, okay.
Kind of how like the Chargers and the NFL are. And just rock a different kind of bolt. Maybe.
I can see that.
And, you know, you could do something with the bolt where you could commemorate all the old logos and all the old things.
You definitely could incorporate it.
But I would do a bolt, bro. I would definitely do a whole revamp.
Man,
and they could be called the Chargers, and it's not like we're biting off of nobody because that was what our name was before all this. So I would say go back.
The Woods are just knocking it out the park, bro. Because like I seen that they're doing remote. They're doing
remote for the first month at least.
Yeah, I think they're gonna keep it. They're gonna see how it
all
go.
The kids, their laptops, internet.
I see the wine trying to get kids back into schools. Sap.
And there's other districts, they're trying to send them kids back to school like 3 days out the week, man.
It ain't not
Couldn't
even
be
playing.
me.
But Wynwoods, they're definitely taking a more, you know,
the right steps.
They're doing the right steps. So you got to appreciate that. Like, I got a lot of friends who have kids, and a lot of them are in the districts and stuff. And it's like, yeah, y'all are, they're in a real kind of scary kind of purgatory right now. Because the winter, your kids ain't in school. I mean, the fall and shit going.
I seen this funny meme, and it was like, my kids gonna get to lunch and they gonna trade Batman mask for Puppy Pal mask, and they both gonna get sick, and they gonna have to shut the whole school down because they wanted to trade masks. And I'm just like, oh,
bro,
God.
These are the things that's gonna happen, bro.
Man.
You can't force this. You can't
so
drive
hard
this
to explain
home
this to a child, man.
Yeah, bro.
He or she does not understand,
bro. It's little kids outside. Me and Shorty Sprott.
And they probably
me
playing
and my
together.
fiance Spot.
Mm-hmm.
We hear them outside every day, like every day. Do they have a mask? Of course not.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. They out here in the dirt acting crazy,
right?
Walking around. It was funny because even last night was weird. Like everywhere you looked, you just seen people, seeing younger kids just walking around everywhere. Like, bro, where the hell are y'all coming from, going, and why does no one have a mask?
Right.
Why does no one have a mask? Y'all are clearly out and about everywhere, mixing and mingling with everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if it just hasn't came across the people the right way yet, but
I don't know, bro.
Man, hopefully it will.
A lot of shit don't hit home till it hit home. You feel me?
Yeah, that's definitely true. Definitely true.
So, yeah, man. Anything else you wanna?
I think that's about it, man.
I
think we gonna get out of here and.
Hey, Jalen, can you look up "Let's Get Married" the song to go out on?
Let's Get Married.
Yeah, I'm playing. You ain't gotta play that.
All right. Well, I think we got Von Beasley playing, so we'll let that
international players anthem. So
we'll kind of let this rock, and we'll get out of here, and we'll let all y'all, enjoy y'all Saturday.
Yeah, man.
Which I can, and
got another one in the books, man. Table Talk episode 13.
Yes, sir. Episode 13, man. Y'all be safe, and this was powered by Unanimous.
Powered by Unanimous. Yeah.
I'm back out, bitch. I'm back out. Who I got it back? You can't get it back. I was busy running, let me run it back. I wasn't coming back till I had a couple racks. Fuck nigga fell back, he still tryna get me back. Back from the bank, told that bitch to throw it back. Give me the pinky back, then I'm back, running laps. Getting and feeling that, I'm the GOAT, Michael Jack. Got some money now, no more chilling at the back. Fuck this shit, I'm going back out. This time around, I blew her back out. You know I ain't the type to back out. Heard he still beefing with me, I brought it back out. Back out, bitch, I'm back out. I'm back out, bitch, I'm back out. They need me back, they got me thinking that I'm cracked now. Money in my lap, I do not know how I should act now. You turned your back on me, how can I give you that now? She put it on me, when she gone, I get sad now. Back to business, baby, ain't no time to wait. Why you hate on me, I count up in your face. Try to set me back, bitch, you set me straight. I ain't living right, bitch, I'm living great. Yeah. I never back out. I know these niggas hoping that I tap out. I know these bitches hope I never max out. It's been a drought, busy bring the pack out. Tight money, niggas act out. Tight money, try to take it, blow your back out. You keep calling me back to blow your back out. I know you missing me, I've been in the stash house. Fuck this shit, I'm going back out. This time around, I blew her back out. You know I ain't the type to back out. Heard he still beefing with me, I brought it back out.